Hello again everyone and welcome back to Oblivion. We are back here in Crowhaven. And we are slowly stealthing our way through this ruin in the hope of finding Agronak's secret. Although we haven't encountered anything inside the ruin yet apart from rats and wolves, which is a weird setup given... Oh, there is somebody in there. I saw a person walking up there, I think. So there might be something more than just... There's definitely a person there. This is a weird... I was heartbroken when you rejected me. Tell me what I can to win your heart. I do to win your heart. I'll slay trolls, walk through thorns, fast for a week. Please don't shut me out of your life. I love you more than a flower needs sunshine, your penitent lover. Okay. Looks like someone's almost like... made like a little hideaway in here. Ah! I'm really being impatient with these, and it's costing me greatly. I'm gonna have to restock a lockpick soon. Because I'm not adventuring without lockpicks. Nothing in there. Any nice books? No. Right. Can this guy just... Right, that guy has not seen me, apparently. Hello. Okay. Lord Leviticus. Who the shit are you?
No!
Well, I don't know who he was. But he seemed like he had made like a little... hideaway in here, which is odd. Great name though, to be fair. Lord Leviticus. Oh, Journal of the Lord Leviticus. Aha, so he's got a journal here. Entry 1, beauty, pure and sublime. That is the only way to accurately describe my love, the maiden grow Malog. True, the orcs of Tamriel are often vilified by the other citizens of the Empire, and rarely would they be considered a pleasure to look upon. So is my maiden looked of a rare breed of orc, unlike the rest of her kin in physical appearance? Nay, in fact she is the perfect representative of her race. Green skin, muscular frame and all, but beautiful she is all the same, for who am I to judge? Who am I to criticize when so many would condemn my very existence? I can only hope my love is as understanding when she learns of my unique condition, for I have yet to reveal that most precious of secrets. Entry 2. Damn the politics of my station. Taxation, trade negotiations, and meetings with disingenuous aristocrats. It's sometimes enough to make me regret my birthright altogether. I spent the latter half of my life hiding my identity, guarding my secret, but now I'm faced with an even greater challenge. For if word were to get out that I have fallen in love with a servant and an orc, no less, I would be all but ruined. Such is the life of the Cyrodiilic nobleman. Entry 3. Curse me for a coward, but I have not yet found the strength to tell my beloved looked of the truth. Perhaps it is for the best, for what benefit is there in her knowing? She would share all my fears, but none of my abilities. Her life would become one of doubt and uncertainty. Still, if she is to spend her remaining mortal days with me, she has the right to know the truth. Entry 4. Joy and exaltation. She is with child. My beloved looked of is carrying my child. The midwives predict a boy, and we have already settled on the name Agronak. Aha, so that's why he's half orc. In truth, I never realized such miracles were impossible, but the divines have granted us their blessing, and so shall it be. I must wonder, of course, if my dear child will share in my dark gift. Only time will tell. Entry 5. Tonight, the truth will be revealed. I will tell my beloved Looktov everything. She will know who and what I am, and we will decide how best to raise the precious child that grows in her womb. Entry 6. Betrayal. Foul and loathsome harlot, how dare Looktov question my motives, question the love I have for my own unborn child. When she learned the truth that I, the Lord Leviticus, am no longer human, that I've walked Tamriel as a vampire for the past 200 years, I knew it. How quickly she judged me, so I'm a monster, am I? Perhaps I should have proven her right, perhaps I should have drained her dry when I had the chance. But I loved her as deeply as a man has ever loved a woman, and I wanted nothing more than to bring our baby into this world, and embrace my new role as father. Perhaps when Looktov has come to her senses, if she refuses to come out of her room, we can have rational discourse about our future. I do not, however, retain much hope. And 7. Imprisoned. Imprisoned at my own home, while I slept, locked me in my own private chamber. She called to me through the doors, told me of her plan to escape without unborn child. She means to keep my baby from me. When I get free, I'll find the traitorous horn, rip the child from her very womb. Entry it. 2 weeks. 2 weeks have passed since Lux have locked me in my quarters. Try as I might, I cannot free myself. I cannot breach the doors. If I don't feed soon, I feel I would go mad. Entry 9. Food, blood. I need it. I need blood. Entry 10. ... Holy shit. I've discovered the Journal of the Lord Leviticus. It does indeed contain information about Agronak Malog's birth, but proves he was the spawn of a vampire. Agronak won't be happy to hear this, but it is the proof he wanted. I must take the journal to him at the Imperial City Arena Bloodworks. That's a sad discovery for Agronak, isn't it? That he, in fact, is the spawn of a part vampire. Yeah, quite bad. But if I remember correctly, giving that information to Agronak actually will, he will fight you in the arena in the Grand Champion match, but he won't actually fight back. He'll just let you kill him, because he gets sent into depression essentially, which is a sad state of affairs because he's a good person, but. Yeah, anyway, right, let's check the Crowhaven burial halls, see if we can find anything else in here. Before we leave. Who the hell is that? Okay, so Leviticus wasn't alone here after all.
To arms! To arms!
He had a bunch of vampire friends with him, which is nice. Vampire dust. We can make a killing off of all the vampire dust that we'll get from this, actually. Speaking of that, I don't actually think we got any vampire dust from Leviticus, did we? When we killed him. It's a weird one. Oh, a couple of vampires here. We've been seen. Can spawn ghosts, but it will not protect you. Yeah, don't try and run away from me. I am faster than you. May as well take all of the stuff, the weapons, etc. while we're here. We can peddle that all onto Nilfus, because I think we'll probably go to the Imperial City quickly. Because we need to get all this vampire dust turned into the vampire hunters. Because we'll get some money off it. Probably some more vampires in here, I'm guessing. Yep, another 2. This guy's a vampire. Oh, stop making me contract that stupid disease. Honestly. Ridiculous. Shocking. Truly. Shocking. Vampire dust. Might actually be able to get this guy.
Showing your face was the last mistake you
Or not. Didn't really do him much good, that did it. We have so much vampire dust. If I remember rightly, it's 250 gold per lot of vampire dust as well, so we can make a lot of money from here. Oh, I'm currently silenced, of course I am. You will not silence me forever, Leviticus. Yeah, Leviticus is not going to be silencing anybody else for the time being. Well, never again, actually. Not even once. Alright, so we just got to retrace our steps all the way back to the exit. And after we're done here, we'll pop down to Anvil and have a wander around there and see what we can find out. Because we're in the area, so we might as well. Okay. Oh, there is an alien ruin on the coast, though. So Ah, might as well. We're nearby. We have a bit more space left in our inventory, so we may as well go and have a look. This place is called the Gold Coast, but with the way the weather is right now, you may as well call it the Storm Coast from Whoa! Where did you come from? Fucking spawning timberwolves. Yeah, you may as well call it the Storm Coast. Which is an area which I have not yet visited in Inquisition, but I don't have any evidence to prove that's stormy there, but given the name, I'm gonna guess it is. What's this place called? Garlas Malatar. This looks like quite a grand ruin, it must be said. Looks really cool. Especially with the sunset in the background, yeah. It's a really nice place. Right, I'm sure the interior is much less appealing. Yeah, it's grisly as ever. That looks like a Dremora. What is that, actually? These guys don't actually look like anything I've actually fought before, you know? Who the hell are these guys? Hello? Auroran? Oh, these guys are tough. Sorry, who the hell are these guys? Got some ow! Got some really beautiful armor on, and they're tough as nails. Oh, they are Daedra. Oh shit, that's not good. That's not good at all. The only reason I'm particularly worried about the fact that they're Daedra is because that means there's potential. Something's just moving. Oh, I don't know what it is, but yeah, yeah. That means if these guys are here, that means that they could potentially appear in Oblivion Gates, if I'm not wrong. Which, I'm not really looking forward to the idea of that, considering these guys are very strong. The gate is open remotely. Okay, so we can't use that gate. Use them. That gate is also open remotely. Fair. So why doesn't this switch move? Don't know. Can we go this way? No. Feels like this place might be part of a quest of some kind later on. I don't think there's anywhere else we can actually go now, is there? No, we can't. Okay. Well, we got an introduction to the Aurorans anyway. Well, yeah, oh well. Cannot figure out any way to get through there, so we'll leave that for the time being. And let's head to Anvil. Garlas Malatar. Check the local map, actually. Is there? No, there's no alternate entrance to that, so... It's a strange one, that. I've never experienced an alien room which is seemingly impassable before. I could be wrong. There may well have been a little switch hidden somewhere which might have done something, but I certainly couldn't find one. So, like I said, I think for the time being, we'll just have to leave it. I see those lovely mud crabs down there hiding away. Look at the glorious city of Anvil and in all of its beauty. What's this stone? The stone stirs on your hand. You seek to conjure weapon and armor. Nah, I'm fine. Kind of tempting just to see what his weapon and armor is, but continue your penance to earn the gods' forgiveness. I'm just saying I am considered the hero of Kvatch, and I have also closed a great deal of Oblivion gates. So, to be honest, I kind of think I've earned my penance. You know? Just saying. I don't want to sound arrogant or anything like that, but hello.
Hello there.
Oh, it's a courier on a black horse. That's funny. Horse Whisperer Stables. Nice. Ah, so it's locked at the moment. We could just wait for a while, I suppose. Let's wait for about 10 hours until about 8 AM. Oh, we're almost at a new year. I believe Sun's Dusk is the last month of the year in Tamriel. So,
if you're looking to buy a horse, I used to be a knacker. That's how I fancy.
Oh,
my horses,
this is
right,
where
stiff
the
and
the
silent.
Anvil Chapel.
Hated when they stare at me, dumb beasts.
Anvil Chapel attack.
Prophet speaks true. This is the start of. You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes.
Don't know if this is true, but I heard a gang of all-female thieves is preying on the married menfolk.
Gang.
An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men.
Right.
If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Malona. Let's just say Gogan is intimately involved and leave it at that.
Okay. The Siren's Deception. Right.
Welcome to the Horse Whisperer. While you're in Anvil, we'll treat your horse like an honored guest.
Okay.
Heinrich Oakenhull is married to a Bosmer? I suppose the women are less annoying than... Farewell.
Okay, so nothing. We don't really want to buy a horse. We barely ever actually use a horse. Alright, Anvil. Let's see what we can find in this lovely city. Apart from a weird gang that seems to be perving on the men. Right. There's a shop here. Hello.
Please be generous.
Oh, it's penniless.
It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city. Nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard. Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss it. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. I
Okay.
swear that when I passed by Benerus Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside.
Benerus Manor.
That layabout?
Where spirits have lease. Ah, I think I remember this. It's a haunted mansion, I believe. Morven's Peacemakers. Hello.
Varel Morvain. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them.
Fair enough.
Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice, Enelroth, will tend the smithy. A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done so? I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. Have you spoken to Wilbur at the Count's Arm? I can fix...
Right, if you can repair my stuff, please. Thank you. How much money do
May
you
I
have?
interest you in some of my fine wares?
About what I expect. You may as well have all of my unused equipment. Keen Aelid Battle Axe. What
That
makes a
seems
battle axe keen? That's an interesting question to pose. Right.
You
sell
drive.
soul gems, which are imbued with souls, so I'm sure that really ramps up their value. Right, you can get that lion pelt as well. Cool.
Bye.
Is your apprentice in? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, pleasure doing business, sir.
Can you spare a coin?
I think on that note, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you in the next episode of Oblivion. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.